Marines only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits. You don't do your job, I'll shoot you myself. Natural Selection 2! The game that makes me feel like I'm playing as a Starship Trooper. It's so good, this game, especially when you get into it and you get beyond the sort of steep learning curve that it starts off with, and you get into a balanced game. The amount of teamwork involved in this is just... it's really very rewarding, and I've been playing quite a lot of it over the last couple of days. I'm not exceptionally good at all. There's some players in Natural Selection 2 who are just insanely good, but I thought I'd show you a full tactical round of Marine gameplay, and this was an exceptionally good round from me. So I'll start off by explaining the map. So we're fighting here on a planetary mining station. We've breached into the data core room, set up our command unit there. We don't know where the alien hive is, but we need to push all the way through past sub-access up to flight control, where there's another command unit, so that we can have the tech necessary to build dual minigun exosuits. Just finished building an extractor there. That gets our team resources so the commander can build more things, and it also gets soldiers individually resources so they can buy things like jetpacks. Just got attacked there by a pack of skulks, who we managed to take out quite easily. Skulks, a pack of 3, you're not going to win that on your own. It's quite difficult to take out more than one skulk on your own, unless your aim's really up to shape. They are very dangerous though, the skulks. 3 bites to kill, unless the commander's upgraded the armour. They've got 130 health, so most people don't manage to get that many hit points of damage with the assault rifle on them. I mean, I only got 20 there on that guy, though he was jumping around the corner. So when you're first starting off, you'll probably find you lose even to just one skulk the vast majority of the time. Now, I was just watching our back here. This guy was just checking I was alright. But we've managed to push through all the way into flight control. Met a little bit of resistance here from this couple of skulks. We managed to take these guys out. We took out one, and the other guy managed to flank around. Never underestimate the pistol in this game. It does 25 damage. The assault rifle only does 10 per bullet by default. Of course, the commander can upgrade your weapons so they do a little bit more. But it's very good and very accurate at range. So if you want to do a lot of damage against an unsuspecting target, get your pistol out and shoot them with that rather than the assault rifle. So we've managed to take flight control now. The commander's going to set us up with an armory as soon as he's got the resources so we can heal. Unfortunately, this is the other end that we came into flight control. We're now getting an attack from both sides because the enemy's flanked through the centre of the map. You've probably noticed on the minimap there's now some lines going across from flight control to subsector all the way back to the data centre. These are basically teleporters so the troops can get across really quickly. And I very nearly died here. The commander actually saved me there. If you wonder why I went blue, he was watching me in this fight, which of course he can do, and he actually healed me twice there in the centre of the fight. So if he hadn't done that, I'd have probably died to that skull there. Hank the Barbarian with his flamethrower fortunately saved me, and we're just going to team together here to get power back on and get this extractor back up so we can get some resources. Hank just decides to jump into that horrible flowery tunnel thing. I have absolutely no idea why, with his flamethrower, and Hank died. And as you'll see, out pops out the skulk, still on fire from Hank's flamethrower. No fucking clue why he went in that tunnel. But fortunately, he was already on low health, so Hank must have done a good job in there. Got a bit of backup now, so we've pretty much got this extractor secured. Except, I noticed this little step ladder here that somebody had built. I guess it's in the tunnel. A little glow pig. Hey, piggy. Oh, crap, he's angry. But those pigs mean that they've evolved because they're the next level of evolution up from the skulks. And so you can either choose to take a skulk as an alien or you can choose to take a pig. And they're sort of passive aggressive. They're very good at taking down structures. I've headed back to base here. The commander actually called in a beacon. Picked up a jetpack, of course, from that station there. And basically, if the command station's under attack, then the commander can teleport everybody back to the command station to defend it, which is what he did. But of course you're taking people from other places of the map, so you've got to use it very sparingly. Now, as well as Marines were doing up to this point, this is the point at which we could lose the map. As you can see there, data core it got wiped out, basically. Our main base got wiped out, and we're down in subsector now trying to defend it, and there's a couple of Onos here, which are these massive bull things, take a huge amount of damage, and that means they've evolved quicker than we've managed to get exosuits, so we're in real trouble here. Well, fortunately, we've got some miniguns set up there at the entrance, and they're automatic like the ones in Alien, so they will take out basically anything that runs in that way. And we're just chasing down here this Onos, because if you damage them a bit, you want to follow it and take it out because their health regenerates really quickly. Flamethrower guy there did a really good job. We don't need to push any further down there because the power's gone out. That's why the emergency red lighting's on. We're just getting hit a little bit here by these hydras, which is something which the pig thing can spit up on the wall, and they kind of attack, but obviously against the flamethrower, not much trouble. So we finally managed to research dual minigun exosuits. There's one here. I'm just playing support here, trying to repair it if it does get damaged. And the commander, who was very good this round, this FR Thor guy, has decided that we're going to push through into the center of the map and take back the alien second hive, which is this here. You might think there's nothing here, but the aliens have a cloaking device which basically hides their hive and their base. So you have to be very careful where you run into. Now obviously one Skunk against dual miniguns is not going to do much damage. Unfortunately they had an Onos here, and I thought this was going to be the end of us, but he must have been damaged already because he dropped really quickly. And then there's another little Skunk that keeps attacking him. I don't think this guy's aim in the exosuit was particularly great, but you see the commander just gave him a little bit of a health boost there, or an ammo boost. And he actually just dropped a medipack there right down in front of me, because I think that was actually for the guy next to me, because my health was pretty good. You can see all those crawly things that are on the exosuit. One of the things the Skulks can do is fire a parasite at players, and it basically marks them through walls. But I decided to play quite aggressively here, pushing into the hive, and I am in the center here. It's just they've cloaked everything, so there's all alien structures all around me, but I just can't see it yet. I was trying to take out that pig thing because their acid ball things that they spit out burn through marine and exosuit armor, so if you've got an exosuit you need to take out the pigs. That Skunk just got fire exploded there. And this one also exploded. Unfortunately, the Skulks have an ability where they can evolve to just Xenocide and just blow themselves up and kill any marines around them, and that's what that guy did there. And this is my favourite part of the game, in a dual minigun exosuit here, and just it reminds me so much of Alien with all those tracking markers on the screen. It is a very good game, this. It is a very good game. A lot of people don't play sort of less known games of this because they just stick to Battlefield and stuff, but you have so much more fun if you just try a game like this. Unfortunately, Piggy was on the wrong end of the minigun there. As brave as he was a brave little glow pig. And I nearly got taken out here. This is the lowest my health got. You can hear the exosuit calling for repairs there. But we've managed to hold it together, get another exosuit, and this is where we push into their main hive to see if we can take them out. No idea what that little bounding Skunk there was doing. But still. And trust me, the hive is here. They've just got a cloaking device that's just hiding it from us. In fact, it's just across here because this is the only spot in this room that they could actually have it. As you can hear, it is after all an alien life form. It isn't too pleased about being shot. My minigun's overheated there, which is why they go up. They do have infinite ammo, so you can basically just keep firing with them. But it looks like we're going to be able to push through and take out this base. If these little annoying Skulks don't wish you could trample over them in the exosuit, but sometimes they just get underneath you and you can't see them, and they keep managing to take you out a bit. Now, kind of fortunately, the enemy at this time decided to attack our base at the same time as we were attacking theirs, which is why we didn't have a commander there for a bit of time. It shows you underneath the map whether or not you've got a commander in place, but it meant that a lot of their guys weren't back here to defend their main base, and as you can see, we're absolutely ripping through the few that are left here. And we're still looking for this shade cloaking life form. We can just seal the gunk here because the commander can call in a scan of the area and it reveals everything that's there for a period of time. This thing is a defense that the alien commander can call in. It basically gets exosuits kind of stuck, does a bit of damage to them so other life forms can attack. But I broke my way out of there, and there's only a couple of these little whip defending turrets left, and on the left there you can see is the shade, well hidden, and this is the thing which is basically cloaking their whole base. Now, unfortunately, the aliens didn't manage to bring it back from this push, and shortly afterwards they voted to concede. But Natural Selection 2, if you get on balanced teams and you get past the initial learning curve, it is a very rewarding game, and I'm really liking playing it. Just before this video ends, if you're interested in Saints Row 4 footage, which of course comes out shortly, there's a Christopher Walken voiced trailer which is on the screen right now, which at the very least is rather strange. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next chapter.